This video is for informational and entertainment purposes only and utilizes artificial intelligence, AI. The information provided may not always be accurate. For important decisions, consult experts or professionals.
Victor Hugo once said, "Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise." Do you recall a particular dark time in your life? How would you describe that feeling?
Yes, there were moments in my life when it felt like the surroundings were dark. One such time was when I felt like I had no direction and everything I did seemed insufficient. It was as if I was in a long tunnel with no end in sight. It was draining and brought about a sense of hopelessness. The feeling? It was like a heavy weight on my chest, and even if there was light around me, it still felt like my world was dark. It was as if everything was in slow motion, and although I wanted to move forward, I didn't know how to begin. But as Victor Hugo said, I learned that such feelings are not permanent. The light eventually came, little by little, with the help of loved ones, prayer, and self-acceptance. Reflecting on the times I overcame difficulties in the past also helped because it reminded me of my ability to rise again.
Why do we need to hold on to the arrival of the sun? What role does hope play in overcoming challenges?
We need to believe in the coming of the sun because it gives us strength and a reason to keep going, no matter how tough things get. That sun symbolizes a new beginning, light, and hope, reminders that no matter how dark the night, it will not last forever. Hope plays a significant role in overcoming challenges. It serves as the light that guides us even in the midst of storms. Hope. 1. Gives courage. When you have hope, you become resilient despite challenges. It's like telling yourself, "I can do this, something good will happen." 2. Provides inspiration. Hope motivates us to persevere and find solutions. We don't give up easily because we believe our efforts will lead to something worthwhile. 3. Sustains love for life. When someone loses hope, it's as if they've also lost their reason to live. But when you hold on to hope, you allow yourself to keep moving forward, to love, and to remain open to the possibility of change. Without hope, it's easy to drown in sorrow or fear. But even the smallest glimmer of hope is enough to give us the strength to endure and reach the light of a new day in our lives.
How can we maintain hope even when it seems there's no hope to be found? What are practical ways to ease negative emotions and keep a positive outlook?
We can sustain hope even in the toughest situations through the following practical steps. 1. Acknowledge and accept your emotions. Practical tip: allow yourself to feel the pain, sadness, or fear. You can journal or talk to a trusted friend. Accepting emotions helps process them better than denying them. Example: tell yourself, "Yes, this is hard right now, but it doesn't mean it will last forever." 2. Find small sources of light. Practical tip: focus on little things that bring you joy, like quiet moments, helping others, or taking time for yourself. These small positive experiences can reignite your spirit. Example: wake up early to watch the sunrise as a reminder that every day offers a new beginning. 3. Surround yourself with positive people. Practical tip: connect with inspiring individuals or listen to motivational talks and podcasts filled with optimism. Example: build relationships with people who lift you up rather than weigh you down. 4. Set small, achievable goals. Practical tip: avoid pressuring yourself to make big changes all at once. Start with small steps toward a better situation. Example: if you're feeling overwhelmed, do something simple like tidying your room or cooking a comforting meal for yourself. 5. Pray or meditate. Practical tip: faith or mindfulness practices, such as meditation, can help calm your mind and connect you to a higher purpose. Example: spend 10 minutes daily praying or meditating in a quiet place. 6. Help others. Practical tip: sometimes, we find hope by helping others. Witnessing the impact of our kindness can inspire us. Example: volunteer or simply lend a hand to family or friends in need. 7. Avoid negative influences. Practical tip: limit exposure to stressful news or social media if it's weighing you down. Example: spend time reading uplifting books or watching inspirational shows instead. 8. Believe in yourself. Practical tip: remind yourself of past challenges you've overcome. If you manage to get through them, you can do it again. Example: make a list of tough situations you've conquered before and revisit it when you feel discouraged. The key is not to give up. Sometimes, we don't need to see the whole picture. A small glimmer of light is enough to remind us there's a reason to keep moving forward.
How do external events affect our inner experience of darkness and light? Are there situations in the world that can cause a sense of hopelessness for many people?
External events greatly impact our internal experience of darkness and light because our emotions and perspectives are often influenced by what happens around us. Events such as crises, conflicts, and uncertainty can create a sense of hopelessness not only for individuals but also for entire communities. Here's how this happens and examples of such situations. How external events affect us. 1. Emotional response. When surrounded by chaos or negative news, feelings of fear, stress, or sadness may be triggered. For example, news of war or a pandemic can instill fear even in those not directly affected. 2. Loss of control. Events that seem beyond our control, e.g., natural disasters, can make us feel powerless to influence our future, leading to hopelessness. 3. Isolation from community. Situations like lockdowns or economic crises may result in separation from family and community, intensifying feelings of loneliness. Situations that lead to hopelessness. 1. Pandemics. During pandemics, many lose loved ones, jobs, and security. The uncertainty surrounding health and the economy causes widespread depression and anxiety. 2. War or conflict. In war-torn areas, fear and loss are pervasive. Not only are lives physically destroyed, but hope for the future is also shattered. 3. Poverty. Long-term poverty and lack of opportunities foster feelings of despair, especially among those who see no way out. 4. Natural disasters. Storms, earthquakes, and other natural calamities destroy property, lives, and dignity, often leaving deep trauma in their wake. 5. Discrimination and injustice. Systemic discrimination or injustice makes individuals and marginalized groups feel devalued and hopeless. How to sustain light amidst darkness. Although external events may seem overwhelming, it's still possible to keep the light within through the following steps. 1. Focus on positive actions. Help where you can, such as volunteering or simply supporting others. 2. Maintain communication and connection. Stay in touch with family and friends to alleviate feelings of isolation. 3. Seek inspiration. Reflect on success stories of individuals who have overcome immense challenges, such as heroes from times of war or pandemics. 4. Faith and prayer. For many, spiritual beliefs provide hope and courage. Darkness and light are integral parts of the human experience. While we cannot control all external events, we can control our response to them. Sometimes, collective action, standing together in the face of adversity, becomes the brightest light that leads us toward hope.
Have there been specific people or events that inspired you to remain hopeful?
Yes, there are people and events that have been strong sources of inspiration, especially during challenging times. Here are some of them. 1. Stories of people who believed amidst adversity. The life of Helen Keller is a prime example. Despite being blind and deaf, she inspired countless individuals through her determination and success. Her perspective, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all, serves as a reminder that even amidst limitations, there is room for hope and courage. Lesson: no matter the challenge, we can persevere if we believe in ourselves and the possibility of change. 2. Family and loved ones. The support from family, especially parents or a spouse, has been a significant source of strength. During moments of weakness, simple words like, "You can do it," can reignite the will to face the day. Event: remembering my parents' sacrifices to provide us with a better life always reminds me not to give up. 3. Stories of unity in times of disaster. The Filipino Bayanihan spirit during storms and calamities always brings hope. Even those who have little are willing to help others. Example: during the height of Typhoon Yolanda, many Filipinos came together to rise from hardship. This unity reminds us that love and cooperation can bring light even in the darkest times. 4. Historical inspirations. The life of Nelson Mandela is another source of inspiration. Despite spending 27 years in prison, he never lost hope that he could change his country. Upon his release, he chose to forgive his enemies and promote unity. Lesson: forgiveness and faith in change are keys to keeping the light alive even amidst deep darkness. 5. Simple moments in daily life. Sometimes, I find hope in simple things: a child laughing, a flower blooming, or the sunrise after a stormy night. These are reminders that life keeps moving forward and that new opportunities will always come. Reflection. These people and events remind me that I am not alone in my struggles. Their stories are a testament that there is always a reason to hope and keep moving forward, no matter how difficult the journey may seem.
Do you have any books or movies to recommend related to this topic that we can discuss in the next episode?
Yes, there are many great books and movies that inspire hope and perseverance even in the darkest times. Here are some you can recommend for discussion in your next episode. Books. 1. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor E. Frankl. A memoir by a Holocaust survivor showcasing how one can find meaning in life even in the harshest conditions. Why it's great: it highlights how hope and meaning serve as guiding lights in life's darkness. 2. The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. A powerful story about a young shepherd's journey to discover his personal legend. Why it's great: it teaches that challenges are part of the journey to success and that the universe helps those who believe in their dreams. 3. The Book Thief by Markus Zusak. Set during World War II, it's about a young girl who finds solace in words and stories amidst the horrors of war. Why it's great: it shows that even in turmoil, friendship, stories, and hope can bring light. Movies. 1. The Pursuit of Happyness, 2006. A story about a father who perseveres through life's hardships to achieve success for his son. Why it's great: it emphasizes the power of determination and the value of hope amidst life's toughest trials. 2. Life is Beautiful, 1997. A tale of love and hope during the Holocaust, where a father uses his imagination to shield his son from harsh realities. Why it's great: it portrays the power of love and optimism, even in the darkest times. 3. A Beautiful Mind, 2001. Based on the true story of mathematician John Nash, who overcame schizophrenia to achieve greatness. Why it's great: it reminds us that inner strength and the support of loved ones can help overcome the biggest challenges. Recommendation. If you'd like to explore the themes of hope and resilience, Man's Search for Meaning or The Pursuit of Happyness are excellent starting points. Both offer profound stories and lessons that could deeply resonate with your audience. Let me know which one you choose, and I can help prepare a summary or discussion points.
Thank you for your recommendation. Alright, I'd like to discuss Viktor Frankl's book Man's Search for Meaning and the movie The Pursuit of Happyness next time. I'm sure those will be great topics to talk about. Until next time, thank you so much for our conversation. Bye for now.
You're welcome. Both the book and the movie are excellent choices. I'm sure you'll have plenty of insights to share with your audience. Until next time, take care, and thank you as well for such a wonderful conversation. Bye for now.